Welcome to the Heart-Centered Entrepreneur Podcast. I want you to be rich. Yes, I want abundant financial success for your business. But I don't just care about your business making money. I care about you too. I want you to be rich in happiness, in the impact you make, in your relationships, and in how you give back. I'm Anna. I built my six-figure business as a side hustle while I was pregnant with my daughter in 2016. Now I've helped dozens of women do the same. I'm here to help you build a profitable, heart-centered, fully booked business with the latest tips on sales and visibility, with proven mindset hacks, and sneak peeks behind the scenes with what's working right now in the online space and in my business. Ready to make more money with heart? Let's go.
You know what's so funny is I was just telling my friend this thing on Voxer, and then a client messaged me that she did the same thing that I did. Anyway, I'm recording this on my phone because I just had to share it with you, but it's just so interesting. I think this phenomena I've noticed in myself, and I want to share with you and see if you do the same. So what I just voice noted in one of my friends is that what I notice that I do during launches in my business, or just times where things are a little bit extra work, right? I think for me, anytime I take on new clients, I'm so mindful about who I take on. When I take them on, I want them to have a good onboarding experience. I'm getting to know someone new, and I'm someone that, I have stranger danger. I just wonder that I work with so many strangers online, because I just I am a more hesitant person or more skeptical person. So anyway, as I get to know strangers, obviously wonderful strangers, it takes a lot of inertia for me to learn the context, and I like to make sure I know certain details about them, and I work with my clients in a deep way. So it's a lot for me as I work with new clients to mentally and emotionally take that on. Yes, it does add a little more time to my plate, but really I feel like it's more of the emotional responsibility, maybe, right? Anyway, but I notice that what I do during launches where I have naturally more work, more stress, I end up doing other things, right? I end up signing myself for a lot more dates, right? Or I end up, I don't know, just committing myself to a lot more, or I'm yep, now is the time to do this. So it's so funny because one of my clients just messaged me that she's in the middle of actually launching her coaching business for the first time. And she ended up signing on for this brand new hobby that really scares her a lot. One of my other clients is going through a major shift in her business and is really feeling called to do that while she is almost having her baby. And at first I was like, why do we do this to ourselves? Is it good? Is it bad? What is it? And I really don't think it's bad at all. I think a lot of times when we're channeling change or channeling brave energy, especially for women who are more sensitive, who are more empathic, where change takes a lot of inertia, right? Risk, vulnerability, maybe not vulnerability, but change, right? Anytime we're, for me, I like my cozy routine. I like the people that I like, right? I think it's while we're doing it, our body is just F it, might as well allow and welcome other change. I think sometimes change begets change, and sometimes it's easier, right? I'm a big fan, obviously, of pacing yourself in your life, pacing yourself in your business. But there's a reason why when I encourage my clients to do their big, I call it a dream day brain dump, where you write down all of your dreams and desires, and then you end up narrowing down to one main life desire and one main business desire. The reason that I don't just say, right, one desire total is because I think there is power to being brave on a business thing and being brave on a personal thing at the same time. And I don't think we have to rotate those, really. For me, I think maybe we can tier it slightly on the starting weeks or something, but I'm talking about general years or chapters or seasons. I really think it's safe to have a major business shift and a major life shift at the same time. And I think sometimes they can go together. I think sometimes they can support each other. And when it happens naturally, I think about what I was going through to buy my house while I was also creating some big shifts in one of my programs. I just want to say that if you catch yourself doing that, it's normal, right? I think the other reason is sometimes we start to change one thing or challenge one thing. And then we're ooh, maybe I can challenge the norm in this other area too. Maybe I've I don't have to settle for that thing, right? Like it's safe for me to ask for more. When we change for the better, when we increase or shatter, for example, our income ceiling, or maybe what we expect in a relationship, or what we expect in the way our team members show up for us, right? Like when we shatter one, I think it gives us courage to shatter the other, because any sort of change, even good change, is extremely hard. Right. And that's the hard thing of what most of us coaches do in business is we're trying to get women to be a little bit miserable for a little bit, to endure change, to get on the other side of an even better, greater, freer, richer life, healthier, whatever it is. Right. We have to do the initial discomfort, whether it is more work or just acclimating to something being different, right? Something being, ooh, this feels weird. Especially if it's good, especially if it's happy. I wrote a reel the other day that really talked about how, for me, I wrote some of my intrusive thoughts, right? Like this part, I wrote my intrusive thoughts in the last 24 hours. You guys, my brain is so ripe with content. Like I made a joke that I could do one of those every single day because I just struggle with intrusive thoughts, and I shared that when I've been in actual seasons of survival and kind of danger, my brain has actually been pretty peaceful because I'm pretty high functioning and I do really good in survival mode, right? And so now that my life is pretty damn boring and pretty damn healthy and functional, I actually have way worse intrusive thoughts, right? I think I shared when I was oh, the parking garage will collapse on me, or if I get hurt driving to yoga, doing something I love, I'll have abandoned my kids doing something selfish, right? Anyway, plenty more where that came from. Those are the PG ones, okay? But anyway, my thought life, why am I sharing this? I can't remember, is way more wild when my life is peaceful. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Upper limiting, right? I find for sure my brain freaks out way more when I'm experiencing positive change, because it's this isn't familiar, this isn't usual, there's something awry. And I have to consciously recondition my brain to say yeah, it's not usual, Anna, because this is called peace. It's called quietness. It's called happiness, right? It's called a boring business that makes you a lot of money. That's okay. It's called lack of drama. Yay. You're safe. Everything's fine, right? It's just interesting that our brains will, I think this happens sometimes too, when we're about to go to bed or about to sleep, then our brain acts up, right? Or maybe you've been really busy and then all of a sudden you have vacation and then all of a sudden these fears and worries come in. Isn't that so interesting, right? It's when our brain is safe. It's when we're at peace. It's when things slow down. I noticed this big time after my divorce, right? That several months after my divorce is when I started, my body started crashing and I started losing hair. And I really started physically feeling it, that delay, right? And you may have felt this in your physical body or your mental body, but it's so normal to have to do work around fear of success, acclimating to things feeling good, acclimating to things feeling peaceful, Anyway, all that to say, I'm just curious if you've noticed this, that when you have one change happening, whether it's a change that happened to you that you didn't really want to happen, but you're okay, here we go, or whether it's a change that you initiated, do you notice that you end up having an itch to change up other things in your life at the same time? Do you notice when you're being brave in one area that it kind of begets braveness in the other area? It's kind of like that law, that physics law of inertia, right? When something's in motion, it stays in motion. And I just find this to be true. And again, going back to the one business goal and one personal goal, that's why I think it's so powerful, because we can kind of use the inertia of something in our life. I find that usually my life is going great and then my business is struggling, or vice versa. My business is going great and then what's happening with my life, right? And so the nice thing is that whatever is going more natural or flowing or ease-filled, you're able to bring the other one into that and bring some ease and inertia. I think this is why we can't expect for our business to always make us happy, right? Why it's so important to have a beautiful, happy, fulfilling life so we can bring ideas and inspiration and solving problems into our business, right? There's been times where I felt stuck in my business. I've gone to dance class and then I've come and I've had a great idea and solution. Likewise, I've had seasons of life that have been very challenging, and my business has been this beautiful place of positivity. And I'm oh my God, I love my clients and I just get so happy in client sessions, and then I can come home and have more energy for solving the problems that matter to me, but I don't think we need to expect our life to be both all the time. Like, I think it's normal that, especially if one is in the middle of change or evolution or birthing, right? It's normal that it's going to be a little painful. It's normal that it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. I would love to hear if that feels true for you, and just want to say thank you for being on this wild, wild business ride, and just hope you have a peaceful day.
Thanks for hanging out today. Please hit that subscribe button so you can make sure to stay updated anytime a new episode drops. And I would love for you to join me in my free Facebook community. It's called The Heart-Centered Entrepreneur. We discuss the podcast episodes. I regularly go live and do free trainings. And you may even meet your newest biz bestie. So you can join at heartcenteredcommunity.com. It's absolutely free, and I cannot wait to see you in there.